Are leg cramps waking you up at night? You're not alone. Many seniors over 60 find themselves pulled from sleep by sharp, sudden spasms, unable to get comfortable again. It's frustrating, exhausting, and sometimes even frightening. You've probably tried stretching, drinking more water, maybe even supplements. But what if the answer was sitting right in your kitchen? What if something as simple as a fruit could help ease those painful nights? In this video, you'll discover 5 everyday fruits that do more than taste good. They quietly support your muscles, restore balance, and may help you sleep through the night. Let's begin with one fruit you've likely had for breakfast, but never realized just how powerful it truly is. Fruit 1. Banana, your potassium powerhouse. You've probably heard that bananas are good for muscle cramps. Maybe someone told you to eat one after a long walk or before bed. But have you ever stopped to ask why that advice exists, or if it actually works? For seniors especially, it's more than just a snack. It's one of the simplest, most natural ways to give your muscles the minerals they quietly beg for every single day. Let's start with potassium. As you age, your body starts losing potassium more easily, especially if you take certain medications or don't drink enough water. But potassium isn't just another nutrient on a label. It's the key that helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without enough of it, your nerves misfire. Your legs jerk awake in the middle of the night. Your calves tighten out of nowhere. Sound familiar? A medium banana gives you about 450 grams of potassium, roughly 10% of what your body needs daily. That may not sound like much, but when eaten consistently, it helps maintain the delicate balance between potassium, sodium, and magnesium. An electrolyte trio your muscles rely on to function properly. When that balance is off, even slightly, cramps can strike with no warning. Now you might be thinking, I already drink water, so why am I still cramping? Here's the thing. Hydration isn't just about fluids. It's about where those fluids go. Potassium helps pull water into your cells, keeping your muscles hydrated from the inside out. Without enough potassium, you can be dehydrated even while sipping water all day. Ever felt that strange tightness in your legs even after a full glass of water? That could be why. But bananas offer more than potassium. They're also rich in vitamin B6, a nutrient that helps your nerves communicate clearly with your muscles. When this communication breaks down, muscles spasm. That's why a lack of B6 has been linked to more frequent and painful cramps in older adults. And yes, bananas help fix that gently, one bite at a time. A 2024 clinical trial involving dialysis patients, a group highly vulnerable to electrolyte imbalance, found that eating 250 grams of banana helped stabilize potassium levels and reduce muscle-related symptoms like twitching and nighttime spasms. Now, that doesn't mean bananas are a miracle cure, but it does mean they work best when part of your routine, not just a one-time remedy. So the next time you feel a cramp coming on, ask yourself, is your body asking for something it's been quietly missing? If you're waking up at night with that deep, burning pain in your calf or foot, maybe it's not just age. Maybe it's a signal, a call for balance. And maybe that balance starts with something as simple as a banana. Because sometimes the answer isn't in a pill bottle or a treatment plan. It's right there in the fruit bowl. Fruit 2. Tart cherries, nature's anti-inflammatory. You've tried staying hydrated, you've stretched, maybe you've even started eating more bananas. But the cramps still come, especially after a long day on your feet or a restless night in bed. So what's missing? Let's talk about inflammation. Most people don't realize that inflammation plays a major role in leg cramps, especially in older adults. As we age, our muscles become more sensitive to small injuries, stress, and poor circulation. That lingering soreness in your thighs, the tightness that creeps into your calves, these are signs of micro-inflammation building up over time. And when your body doesn't recover properly, cramps hit harder and more often. This is where tart cherries come in. These small, deep red fruits are rich in a powerful group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. They don't just give cherries their beautiful color. They actively fight inflammation and oxidative stress in your muscles. And here's the part that gets doctors' attention. Multiple studies show that tart cherry juice can actually lower C-reactive protein, or CRP, a marker of inflammation, by up to 25% in older adults. In a 12-week clinical trial, seniors aged 65 to 80 drank 480 milliliters of tart cherry juice daily. The results were impressive. In addition to the drop in CRP, researchers found reduced oxidative stress and improved muscle recovery. That means fewer sore legs after walking or gardening. That means less tension in your body at bedtime. That means better sleep. And sleep, as you probably know, is everything. If you've ever been woken up by a cramp so sharp, you had to sit on the edge of your bed for minutes before moving again. You understand how much restful sleep matters. What's more, tart cherries naturally contain melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep cycles. So by drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice before bed, you're not only reducing muscle inflammation, you're supporting deeper, uninterrupted sleep. But maybe you're thinking, isn't juice full of sugar? That's a fair question. Not all cherry products are equal. Look for unsweetened tart cherry juice, concentrate, or better yet, try whole frozen tart cherries. Just a small amount a day is enough to make a difference. And if you're caring for someone else, a parent, a spouse, you'll be amazed at how quickly their mood improves when sleep returns and the pain eases. So let me ask you this. What if the reason your cramps haven't improved isn't because nothing works, but because you haven't addressed what's happening beneath the muscle? What if the real culprit is silent inflammation, slowly building day after day? You can't see it, but your body feels it. And a glass of tart cherry juice, taken regularly, might be the quiet support your muscles have been waiting for. Because sometimes relief doesn't roar. Sometimes it sips. Fruit. Kiwi. A gentle fix from the inside. By now, you've probably started wondering, if bananas give you minerals and cherries calm the inflammation, is there something else still causing your legs to cramp? Something deeper? Let's take a look at your gut. Yes, your digestive health might have more to do with those nighttime cramps than you ever imagined. Think about it. Have you ever felt tightness in your legs on nights when you were bloated, gassy, or constipated? Has it ever happened after a meal that didn't sit quite right? It's not just a coincidence. When your digestive system is under strain, your entire body pays the price. Tension builds in your abdomen. Pressure radiates through nerves that connect to your legs and hips, and the nutrients your muscles need, magnesium, potassium, water, can't get absorbed the way they should. So even if you're eating well, your body might still be running on empty. This is where Kiwi quietly shines. Don't let its size fool you. One small kiwi delivers around 30 millimoles of magnesium, roughly 8 to 10% of what you need each day. But it's not just the magnesium. It's the synergy of fiber, vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants, all packed into a juicy, easy-to-eat fruit. Kiwi is gentle on the stomach and promotes regular bowel movements. That means less pressure in your core and fewer cramps in your limbs. For seniors especially, constipation is more than an inconvenience. It's a trigger. It can tighten muscles and disrupt sleep. It can even make medications less effective. Kiwi's soluble fiber helps move things along without harsh laxatives or bloating side effects. And when your gut is happy, your muscles relax. But there's something else. Kiwi also supports collagen production through its high vitamin C content. Collagen keeps your muscles elastic and your tendons strong. As we age, collagen naturally declines. That's why your legs feel tighter, why your joints get stiffer. And that's why eating collagen-friendly fruits like kiwi is so important for staying mobile and pain-free. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time you thought about your digestion as part of your muscle health? Could your cramps be the final warning sign of something that starts in your belly, not your legs? You might be sleeping through the night in a few weeks. You might not even notice it happening at first. But your muscles will. They'll feel more relaxed. Your steps will feel lighter. And all because you added a little green fruit to your routine. So yes, kiwi may be small. But for many seniors, it's the missing piece. A quiet daily helper that starts in your gut and ends in your legs. And now that we've looked inside, let's turn back to something even more basic. Something your body needs just to survive. Water. But not the kind you drink from a glass. Fruits. Watermelon. Hydration you can eat. You probably think you're drinking enough water. You keep a bottle nearby. You sip throughout the day. And yet, the cramps still come. At night, when your legs stiffen and spasm, you're left asking the same question again. What else can I do? Here's something you might not have considered. It's not just how much water you drink, it's how well your body holds onto it. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and distributing fluids. Your kidneys might not retain water the way they used to. Your cells might not respond to thirst cues as quickly. So even if you're hydrating, your muscles might still be dry, tight, strained, and prone to cramping. That's where watermelon can make a quiet but powerful difference. Watermelon is over 90% water. Yes, but that's only part of the story. It also contains potassium, magnesium, and an amino acid called citrulline. Citrulline helps your body produce nitric oxide, a compound that widens blood vessels and improves circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen reaching your muscles and more efficient waste removal. It means muscles that recover faster and cramp less often. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever felt your legs throb or spasm after just a short walk on a warm day? Have you ever had a long nap in the afternoon, only to wake up with both feet locked in pain? That could be your body crying out for hydration and circulation. In a healthy, hydrated body, the muscles contract and relax with ease. But when dehydration sets in, even a mild case, your cells struggle to function. Signals misfire, electrolytes drift out of balance. And that's when the cramps strike. But watermelon works differently than plain water. It hydrates slowly and more effectively because it delivers water along with minerals and natural sugars that help cells actually absorb it. You're not just flushing your system, you're fueling it. And let's not forget, it's delicious. For seniors who don't enjoy gulping down glasses of water or who forget to drink altogether, watermelon offers a sweeter, more enjoyable way to stay hydrated. It's refreshing, easy to chew, and light enough for sensitive stomachs. Sometimes the best solutions are the ones that feel like treats. So here's a question that matters. Are you treating your hydration like a chore? or like a gift? Could a chilled slice of watermelon in the evening be the reason you sleep through the night without leg cramps? It might seem too simple, but so much of aging well is about giving your body what it needs in small, thoughtful ways. And sometimes that starts not with medicine, but with a fruit that's been in your fridge all along. Let's move now to the final fruit on our list. It's tropical, a little unusual, and quietly powerful, especially for seniors dealing with digestive trouble and muscle tightness. You've probably seen it in the produce aisle, but you might not know what it can really do. Fruit 5. Papaya. The forgotten fruit for muscle relief. You've probably walked past papayas in the grocery store without giving them much thought. Maybe they looked unfamiliar, too tropical, or just not part of your usual routine. But if leg cramps have been stealing your sleep, your comfort, and your confidence, this fruit might be worth a second look. Papayas are more than sweet and soft. They're packed with enzymes, especially one called papain, a natural compound that supports digestion by breaking down proteins gently. Why does that matter for your legs? Because a sluggish digestive system can quietly create pressure and tension in your core that spreads through the muscles, triggering cramps where you least expect them. And digestion isn't the only connection. Seniors often struggle with inflammation, weakened muscle tissue, and mineral imbalances. Papayas hit all three. They're rich in vitamin C, which supports collagen production, helping your muscles, tendons, and ligaments stay elastic and strong. They also offer a steady dose of magnesium and potassium, both critical for keeping your muscles calm and well coordinated. You might be thinking, can one fruit really make that much difference? Let's look at the bigger picture. When your digestion improves, your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently. When your muscles have the minerals they need, they contract without cramping. When inflammation goes down, your legs stop aching at night. And when all of that lines up, you finally sleep. Now imagine giving that to someone you love. Maybe it's your husband who wakes up groaning from calf pain. Maybe it's your mum, who's too proud to admit she's afraid to stand up at night. Maybe it's you, tired of trying everything and still feeling like your body's turning against you. What if adding just one slice of papaya to your breakfast or blending it into a smoothie could ease all of that? What if you didn't need to keep reaching for the painkillers or dreading bedtime? The truth is, papaya won't cure everything, but it will support the systems your body depends on. It will reduce tension from the inside out. And if you give it time, it just might help those long, restless nights become restful again. So here's the question to carry with you. Are you overlooking the most natural solutions because they seem too simple? Papaya might be easy to miss, but for many older adults, it's the fruit that quietly brings everything back into balance. Digestion, hydration, muscle tone, and peace of mind. And now that you've seen all 5 fruits in action, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. What happens when you start combining them? Day by day, bite by bite. Let's wrap it all up. So now that you've seen all 5 fruits, banana, tart cherry, kiwi, watermelon, and papaya, what will you do with that knowledge? Because here's the truth. Leg cramps don't have to be part of your aging story. They don't have to interrupt your sleep or leave you gripping your calf in the dark, waiting for the pain to pass. They don't have to keep you from walking, gardening, or simply enjoying your day. But your body needs the right tools. And sometimes those tools aren't found in pills or creams, but in your kitchen. Think about what you've learned. Bananas help regulate muscle function through potassium and vitamin B6. Tart cherries calm inflammation and support deep, restful sleep. Kiwi gently heals your gut while replenishing magnesium. Watermelon keeps your cells hydrated and blood flowing. And papaya, quietly but powerfully, supports digestion, reduces tension, and helps your muscles rebuild. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't need a complicated diet or a fancy supplement plan. Start small. Add one fruit to your breakfast, one to your evening snack. See what your body tells you, because sometimes the smallest changes bring the biggest relief. And if you're still wondering, can this really work for someone my age, someone who's tried everything? Ask yourself this: what if the one thing you haven't tried is the most natural one? Try it, not just once, but with care, consistency, and curiosity. See how your sleep changes. See how your legs feel in the morning. You might be surprised by how something as simple as fruit can change how you feel inside your body. And if this helped you, even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might be silently suffering, just like you were. Because the pain may be common, but the relief, that's personal. And it starts with you.